What up, people? How's everyone doing today? We're good, fun and dandy. I'm doing good. I'm vibing. I'm chilling. I'm ready to play some Warframe. I currently can't breathe. Nothing out of the ordinary there, then. But besides that, I'm doing good. I'm vibing. Garuda, Hey, how are you, my dude? I hope you're doing good. I currently need to off myself because there is nothing good. I guess we take that. How are you, Isada? How are you doing? I saw your message about you can't go to wearing too much graphics for Switch. No. Switch just too little graphics for Warframe. Point proven. Don't know where I'm going with this. Hey, pro, how are you? I really need to go blow my nose. Right, I am sorry. I know I just started, but I cannot breathe. I'm struggling. Fucking sick at the moment. Crashed in the middle of an onslaught. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Issa, entertain the people with witty banter in chat until I either don't come back or come back being able to breathe. Turns out I'm just bleeding. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's under control. Huh. Banter, haha, funny. Banter. Witty banter. Banter. Was farming XP and it crashed. Lost 15 levels in 10 minutes of my life. Hey Amy, how are you? Hope you're doing good. You know what it is? I appreciate the attempt. There was an attempt and that's all I asked for. And you know what? You did a very good attempt. I'm here just 8 ribs. Nice. Well, why'd you be so mean? Why did you have to eat someone's ribs? You could have just, you know, not eaten ribs. I'm doing great. How are you? Well, I stabbed myself and now my nose is bleeding. So I'm doing fine. I'm doing pretty good. Like, you know, I'm vibing today. I stabbed yourself and the wound is bleeding, but I'm also bleeding from my nose. It was a crewmate had to eat him, but no, you don't eat your crew. But yeah, at work I stabbed myself, like point blank range in the chest. It should be fine now, but I got a car today, it was fun driving it. Hell yeah, Amy. I'm guessing you had to pay a lot of money for a car. Like, lots and lots of money for a car.
We're here in search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Iron Man causing your chest. I feel like you don't understand what I mean by I stabbed myself. Like, just being stabbed doesn't immediately mean, wow, I have a hole in the center of my body. Pokemon news? I didn't, because I literally got home from work less than an hour ago. I know Peter said something about it coming out October 22nd, but I didn't watch anything. I don't want to be spoiled about it. Anyone wants to try and spoil it for me, I'll crack you in the head. Spoilers are pretty cool content. I mean, that's not really a spoiler. That's just like, hey, that's like me saying, hey, the human race breathes. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it. I was setting up this stream and sorting myself out. I letting people carry me through the zones. Didn't like how high level they were. Couldn't handle Saren. Died. Would you see? I have like 20 minutes of gameplay in that game. I have a lot of gameplay in that game. I'm just waiting for update to come out or DLC to come out. Do some uncool content. I mean, it's the Pokemon company. They're not gonna make it a bad game. Well, Gen 4 remakes would be bad, but that's not the point. Bro, no problem. Bro's gonna try and get back the 10 minutes he wasted.
The scanner has picked up target. Go to the dig site.
They'll have plenty of robotics. Corpus never fight for themselves.
The excavator has lost power.
Well,
another
why have people not been putting power cells in? What the fuck?
excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Also, people, I do get paid in, like, less than 10 hours. So, we may have computer done by Thursday. May. Again, I don't know. It really does depend on what I get paid this month. Because this month I might get fucked over by tax. Which is the most concerning thing.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Excavation complete.
What is that clone high thing? Because that's all that was in my recommended the other day. And I'm like, I really don't give a shit. Of course, not in a mean way, like, you know, not in a, like, oh wow, it looks garbage, but more in a, I don't care. Is Frost and Ember unvaulted yet? Don't think so. Hold on, let me have a look. No. Actually, they should be unvaulted today. At some point, just not yet. But welcome, Ryan. How are you? Are you doing good?
Warframe is strong.
I honestly, Amy, I don't know.
Dig complete. Your hard work has just.
Yo, if Frost and Ember get unvaulted today, there is a chance to make easy plat on Warframe.
Excavator is ready to
Oh, fuck, that's not what I intended to do.
fire.
It's a huge! Next few hours, I got 1,000 Void Trace ready. I don't know how much Void Trace I have on me. Honestly, I just want to vibe with some Warframe, so. It's coming about clones from famous people like Lincoln, Kennedy, Cleopatra, and just high school setting. That doesn't sound funny at all, that just makes me feel old. Or it makes me feel old. Am I watching? I'm definitely not gonna watch it, so feel free to talk about it. I'm guessing it's a YouTube show. Oh, isn't there like a Paris Hilton thing currently on YouTube as well? Like, Paris Hilton has got her own, like, YouTube original show for some reason. Like, I got adverts for a Paris Hilton show the other day, and I'm like, this has nothing to do with anything I've searched in the last 6 years. God, I love the fucking YouTube ad algorithm. Like, normally it will give you, like, stuff based on what you've recently watched. Like, I normally get a shit ton of, like, Warframe ads and stuff. But today they were like, you know what? Paris Hilton is what you're after. You just proving you're old because you know these people. Paid for advertising. Yeah, but even then, like, normally it's, like, you still have adverts that are somewhat related to your searches. Like, I get a lot of Disney Plus ads and Netflix ads because I use a lot of streaming services. Well, I use Disney Plus and Netflix, hence why I get ads for them. And, you know, I get a lot of Warframe ads because I play a lot of Warframe and I search up a lot of Warframe stuff. Like, most, if not all the adverts I get are based on my searches, which I am fine with because that makes me happy. Not just my age. You know, Amy, that's what an old person would say to prove they weren't old. So I think in reality you're now just trying to defend the fact that you're old and now you seem older. You're old. You're not wrong. I am a boomer. I don't understand kids these days. They genuinely don't make any sense. Amy, I want you to realize by the time you turn 30, right, your kid will be smarter than you. He will or she will understand the world better than you will at the age of 10. Joan of Arc. That's the woman! Oh, fuck. She was a woman that pretended to be a man. Like, and she held, like, a revolution or some shit, I'm pretty sure. Like, oh, Horrible History's fucking bang. You know what, Ryan? I like you. You're welcome to stick around. I want you to stick around. You get it. You understand. You might not be dead. Amy, okay. You know, I like the might not. I like the unclarification. Anyone else who knows Horrible Histories, stick around. You're welcome here. People who don't know what Horrible Histories is, first of all, go figure out what Horrible Histories is, come back, and then realize that you missed out on a kid.
Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded.
Oh, did anyone ever watch the game show of it? In France, right? Amy, there's a reason I didn't do geography. Huh. But I used to love, like, when I was younger, watching, like, the Horrible Histories game show. I think it was Horrible Histories Gory Games or some shit. It just came out. There's a Horrible Histories film. History. Amy, you said France. That's not history. That's a country. That's geography. I'm 10% sure, like, France is a country. I'm pretty sure France isn't history. It's a country. Go desecrating Necros. I am the resource man. You're not cool. No, I'm just speaking the facts. France is a country, therefore France correlates to geography. You're welcome to tell me I'm wrong, but then you clearly don't understand geography. Answer your question, she is French. Ah. There are memes about JFK. Hey, welcome Post. How are you? Hope you're doing good, my guy. Northeast of France. Are we? Does that mean we're allowed to make JFK memes now? Has it been long enough to, like, bully the guy who got assassinated? Oh, I don't know if anyone ever watched it, but did anyone ever see the South Park episode where they talk about, like, it used to be a thing of, like, you weren't allowed to joke about AIDS? 10 years ago, we could meme him. Listen, right? I'm too old to understand this. Got Gandhi in the show. Listen, right? Amy confirmed Gandhi did once say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." So, like...
That's it. You opened the ramp. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Not too soon for you. You know what? That's good. Yeah, back on the South Park thing, I don't know if anyone ever watched it, but there was like a South Park thing where they were talking about like how long after something you're allowed to joke about it. And just say fuck this shit. See, Amy knows. Amy's the history person. Amy can confirm this. But it was like they would talk about how long are you like you have to wait until you can joke about something. And they wanted, it was either a 9/11 joke they wanted to pull or an AIDS joke. And then they were like, well, it's been like 36 years. I guess that makes it okay to make a joke now. And then like all the jokes were okay. And they're like, all you've got to do is wait 36 years to joke about things. How the fuck do I have 500 cryotic?
Excavator is ready to go.
Never mind.
Protected from enemy fire.
Hello there, enemies. I'm just here for cryotic. So please fuck off if you're not handing out cryotic. And I know enemies don't hand out cryotic.
Excavator has lost power.
Oh no. Why is my cat not propped yet? This is so sad.
Protect the dig sites.
What the fuck? Wait, I haven't been playing. Have I been? Oh no, I was AFK on Warframe. My bad. Oh wait, let me check how many hours on Warframe I have. Almost 1,950. We're 50 hours away from 2,000, boys. Let's try Arcana, Zor with Lifesteal, Arcana, Shield, basically God mode. See, I don't like playing meta, hence why I use the Course Assist. Like, everyone tells me using this weapon is bad, and I'm like, fuck you, I play what I want. Hence why I also play Necros 24/7. Yeah, I was trying my 5,700 hours in Sims 4. But did you actually play it for that long, or did you just kill a lot of people in that time? Because there's a very big difference between playing 5,700 hours of Sims and just letting it play for 5,700 hours. Actually play it. Did you not just murder people for almost 6,000 hours? But that's madness, so.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Excavator deployed.
The way I look at Warframe is, right, I've got 2 accounts. Both of them, well, my first one at the time was the highest in my friend group. My current one is now the highest in the friend group as well. Like, I love Warframe.
Ready to go.
No trade, even more loot as well. Oh, I know, I have Orgaze Atlas. Or Orgaze Necros. I don't have good stats on the Orgaze, and it's a 10% chance, but my build is for Desecrate.
We need the power cell.
Like, see, I have Orgaze Necros. I know I can build it for efficiency and strength to give me, like, better drops, but then it would take away from my Desecrate range, so...
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell. The scanner has picked up. Go to the dig site.
Whoa there, boy, everybody chill. I don't see much difference between it, but I just find it a lot funnier. Like, if you're running into a group and you just freeze everyone and they stand still. I do enjoy that. Like, I do enjoy stopping every single enemy in the vicinity and just gunning them. Hey, mister, how are you, my dude? Yeah! Damn, Amy does just want to be friends with kids. What the fuck? I'm joking, by the way, Amy.
Excavation complete. Look what you found.
First of all, Amy's dating kids, and then she's trying to become friends with kids on Twitter. Helmets. That's pretty cool. I don't like arcanes. Mainly for the fact of anyone you talk to is like, yeah, you only use 2. So I don't see a point in using them. Plus, they don't really, like, arcanes wouldn't affect my Necros in any way, so I just don't use them. So if I'm using your speech, you know what? I shout. I'm sorry. Why are you enemies like this? I spin! Okay, I'm also here for Oxium, I guess. I know I can use Sedna for Oxium now, can't I? Because that switched to Corpus for some reason. I still don't understand that. Why did Sedna switch to Corpus? I don't know. I don't think I ever will know. But you know what? That's okay. I don't have to understand. I just have to farm my Oxium whilst I can. Let me say my app. What the fuck? Oh! So basically, Peter, I know that recently YouTube's tried to put a weird like stun on people trying to self-promote in people's chats. So it could be that. That could be YouTube trying to limit the self-promotion thing and not doing it properly, because technically when you at someone, you at their YouTube in the chat, so that could be how they viewed it. No, because it just come up as allow or show. It probably doesn't work efficiently, Amy. Let's not give you, what the fuck. Right, so I just loaded up Pokemon Go, and now there's just Skitty everywhere.
Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Where the fuck is the excavator? Over here.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
See, Amy's one came through. See, and Peter, your one came through. I don't understand in the slightest now. There's so many fucking skitties, dude. Ah. Yeah, last time we didn't have it come through, Peter, but this time it came through, so I don't know. Holy fuck, why are there so many skitties? Been banned 2 months. Again, Raccoon, you realise it's been a day. I'm not doing anything because it's not even been 24 hours.
lost power. Find
Plus, due to your lack of listening, it doesn't matter how long I extend it for because you won't listen. So, don't ask for things
open.
when, at the moment, you're not getting anything from me. You're being banned. You're not being treated. You're being punished.
Dig complete. Hard work has just been rewarded.
Fuck you, Berta! Ban at midnight? No. So I'm not just gonna go around banning people.
Keep it powered and
It was just I was fed up of certain people not listening after we'd given them like 10 warnings and still had not been listened to. You know, if I ask someone to do something, I don't expect okay, sure, and them not do it. I expect okay, sure, and then them follow the rules. So, no, Peter, I'm not just going to ban you for the sake of it. Like, the ban system isn't there to be a joke, it's there to be serious. Hence why I'm enforcing it to people. Ah! You know, I do joke warns to people. I don't mind jokingly warning people for funny things, but like a ban is on your record. If you get banned, that stays. So that means if you fuck up again, you will be banned for longer or permanently. So if Raccoon does keep fucking up, and we have to take him to another ban, he will be permanently banned next time. There will be no allowing him back. And I stand by that. You're cool. Amy's been jokingly warned once. That's about it. The only reason... I'm a porn star friend. I had a porn star like one of my tweets. That was pretty cool. Also been warned. I don't know if you've been seriously warned or jokingly warned. I can check like everyone's logs if I really wanted to, so... Yeah, I think I jokingly warned you and you're like, haha, it doesn't affect me because I like, you blocked a dino. So you didn't know what you got warned as. No, one, because I'm too cool. You've never been warned. One, because you've never done anything wrong. And two, because I have enough faith that I don't need to jokingly warn you. If I wanted to have a joke with you, I'd go and insult Bartek. Because I feel like that would be funnier. Hey, Travis, how are you? I hope you're doing good. It'd be better for me to go to Bartek and be like, Bartek, your boyfriend's been an arsehole. And then he would start freaking out, wondering what the fuck has gone on. And he'd probably DM you trying to figure out what you did. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Like, that would just be better at that point, wouldn't it? That would just be the better thing to do. Aren't you, liar? I know I've warned you.
Go to the dig site.
One day I do. Oh, I do a lot of random shit out of the blue.
While it extracts the artifact.
I also get a lot of random messages out of the blue. I got one. Someone DM'd me at like 1 AM today, so I haven't responded to him yet. I'm like, you DM me at 1 AM, you can wait for me to want to respond to you. I missed my first class meeting because I couldn't wake up. Watching My Hero Academia last night. That's... You probably shouldn't have been watching My Hero Academia all night then, should ya? That's not anyone's fault besides your own at that point. Go, course assist! Spin to win!
site.
I just can't wait to order more computer parts tomorrow. That's what I've got to wait for.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Like, I've got to give my family some money. After I've done that, the rest of my paycheck is mine. And I can do whatever I want with it. And I'm very excited to see if I can finish computer or not. The only thing that probably won't change on my fault is the creator of the anime's fault, because they made the anime so good. I mean, no, that's still your fault, because no one forced you to stay up. That's the only person you have to blame there is yourself. Don't give no bullshit excuse. It's your own fault. Yeah, I keep having this weird feeling that this month I'm going to get taxed at the arse and just have absolutely no money. And I'm going to be really sad if that's the case. Anytime, you can't take a class at any time. This is true, once you've missed a class, you've missed a class. Like, yeah, you can do catch-up lessons, but then you have to spend more time doing it later. So you might as well have been there the first time. I just came to say hi, I'm a second class. Is it 2? So yeah, ain't no problem. Did you have a good second class? Same as last month? No, because last month I got paid for a month and a half. And last month I wasn't taxed. For many reasons. That was cool. One earphone anime, other earphone school. From a guy who went from basically was meant to fail every course to doing well. Actually just do the fucking classes. Would you believe you succeed 100% of the time? You know, if you actually want to learn, you will learn and you will succeed. If you go at it half-assed, you won't learn. You won't get anything from it. Like, it's how it is. So, just do the fucking classes. Because if you don't do the classes, you'll get a shit job, and then you complain that you have a shit job when the only person you have to blame is yourself. Like, I don't have a great job. I don't have the kind of job I want, but the pay at my job isn't terrible. Pay attention in school so you don't study at home. This is true.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected.
Raccoon. You have your ban for the reason, and you know what the reason is. You don't need a new reason for the ban. You have the reason. Stop it. You know what you need to change, so don't keep trying to move the ban onto something else. So I was terrible at English.
We need another power cell.
I had my headmaster as my English teacher. And the only reason I passed was because he let me sit the higher paper, not the lower paper. If I hadn't sat the higher paper, I would have failed. And I stand by that. My headmaster was an absolute legend. You're a D. So, in math, we only did a third of the entire course you're meant to learn over the 2 years of doing your GCSE. I walked out with a B. Only knowing a third of the curriculum and winging the other 2/3, I got a B. My brain just understands numbers. I've been unable to understand letters for so long in my life that when it came to numbers, my brain just kind of clicked with numbers really well. Hence why math I just found easier. And then somehow I think I got like the highest grade. It like I was either tied first. Bear in mind there was only 4 people in my math class. I either tied first points or I had highest points. Because everyone was complaining they hadn't learned the syllabus, so instead I was just learning things I was meant to have learned. You know, like I said, if you want to learn, you learn. You'll sit down and you'll try to learn it. If you want to sit there and complain, you'll sit there and complain. Hence why don't stay up until midnight watching anime. I didn't do any revision for any of my exams.
Your hard work has just been rewarded.
And I regret it on one exam. That's the only, there's only, so I revised a little bit for math. I revised my catering. Those are the only 2 I really revised for. And the only exam I wish I had revised for was history. That's the only exam I wish I had revised for.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the site.
Which credit? I've got 2,100 cryotic.
Excavator.
No, so anything but English. I'm performing arts, but I seriously wish I revised for math too. Biggest regret of my life. I wanted to revise for English. I tried to revise for English, and I failed so hard. Like, it was a couple of days before we were meant to sit the exam, and because my headmaster was my English teacher, he was like, "Do you want to sit the lower paper? It will be safer for you, but you definitely will not walk out with a good grade." And I was like, I'll sit the higher paper, because there was a higher chance of me getting a C on the higher paper than there was the lower paper. Which doesn't fully make sense, but it does in English schools. It doesn't for the rest of the world, but for English schools, that makes a lot of sense. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do the higher paper. Worst case scenario on the higher paper, I walk out with a D. On the lower paper, worst case scenarios, I walked out with an F. Best case scenario on the lower paper, I walked out with a C. Best case on the higher paper, I walked out with a B. I know I could have got an A, but let's be real. I'm not going to overthink myself here. Best case scenario by any chance was a B.
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
You learn about, like, dialect stuff. You need more marks on the lower paper to get passing grade, but less marks on high. Yeah, that was my thought process. Like, yeah, the higher paper is harder, but I need less for a good grade. So I will do the higher paper. So I just did the higher paper. That was my thought process. Just do the higher paper. Boom. Bearing in mind, I got my C by 2 marks. Like, if I'd have dropped 2 marks at anywhere, I would have gotten a D, but I didn't. So. Like, I don't know if you did poetry, but we did poetry at my school. Jesus fucking Christ, I've never hated a subject more in my life.
Artifact has been located. Proceed to dig site.
Like,
Excavator
the worst part was, right,
protect the unit.
I didn't mind poetry. It was more the fact of, our headmaster was a child. And by that I mean, he made us do poems about sex and love life. And all he did was piss himself laughing the entire, like, time.
Find another cell. Excavator destroyed. Protect dig sites.
Speaks mostly German with a dialogue accent, but our German teacher always told us to speak German. You know, speak like that. Fair. Well, it was boring. We thought it was absolutely fucking hilarious. I don't get me wrong. I thought love poetry was so fucking funny. Like I stand by love poetry is probably one of the greatest poetries you can read because no one will take you seriously. Right. So what requires cryotic? I can make the lens. But I use up all my cryotic. What the fuck? Why is cryotic so hard to get? Right, chat. What weapon do we think we make? Not doing Shakespeare. Ah, Shakespeare. For a guy that can't read, Shakespeare is the worst kind of thing for me to do. I hated it. So we can either make... Well, actually, if we make the Mester, we could probably make something else. But we can try to save up for, like, these ones. We can build the lens. The arc brunt. Get some argon for the Master. Or get a bit more for the Supra. Or we could try to get the Elytron. Which is the last arc wing I think I need.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
So, I'm trying to think. Which one do I think would be better? Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. A person who doesn't want to touch me, that's hard. See, my music teacher didn't like me, so I stopped doing music. Because the music teacher that did like me, I used to call it, so I picked that and played. So, well, basically, the only problem with the Elytron is I have to use arc wings to level it up, and I just it takes so long. Never max out my AK Samadhi. That's so close. There we go. Update's coming out in a second.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and...
Damos 29.2.0 is coming soon. The Prime Vault is rotating. Set your rotary telemetry to hot and cold. It's Ember and Frost prime time. Whether you're entering winter or starting your springtime, we've got you covered with the hottest and coldest frames ever. Not necessarily true. Thank you, Red Text dude. I appreciate your existence. Right, we got update in 3 minutes, so, well, 2 and a bit minutes, so we won't go into another mission. I'll just sit here and eat my bread because I have just a breadstick. Actually, I think it's got chocolate in it. I don't know. Hold on, let me. Oh, it does have chocolate in it. Oh yeah. We also changed to marked for death. Damage go up. Don't know what that means, but sure. Whatever you say, Red Text Man, I trust you. Honestly, Pizza, with how this year's going to end, next year's not going to bang. Next year's going to drop someone on its head. And from the looks of it, it's going to be the government. We also have changes for the bile secretion and railjack reach for helmet role players out there. Now more things to eat for your realistic character beats. Yeah, pizza, that's not enough for everyone though. Sadly. There's already definitely going to be... Well, where I live, we haven't had confirmed with a definitive second lockdown yet. And that's what I'm holding on to. I know Wales has started it. Swansea and Cardigan are both closed down. Some places in Scotland apparently have done it. And fucking big boy Boris has thought about it. And if it goes down, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Use resolutions to make friends. Pizza, I don't know how true it's gonna be. Oh, we're getting hints of a local lockdown here because our case is rising again. The place where I work literally said the other day of, if we have another lockdown, we want you all to come in because we can't survive if this happens again. And I'm like, I'm fine with that. Like, if I still get full pay, like, sure, I have to go to work, but as long as I still get full pay, sure. I honestly don't care. I love how I DM Butter going, I stabbed myself in the chest. He's like, what the fuck, how? I'm like, Kniff, go stab, stab. Wait till workout. Like, honestly, not in a mean way to you, Peter. I'm fed up of hearing the word workout. After today at work, I'm so fed up with it, dude. Because I went to work today, right? And, you know, after yesterday's stream, I sat here and I rummaged through some stuff. It's not your fault, Peter. It's, like, trust me, it's not your fault. But, like, I sat here and rummaged through footage for a little bit and then went to bed. But I didn't get to bed until, like, 2 or 3. So I was pretty tired at work today, right? And I got to work and I was like, someone goes to me like, you look like fucking death. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. And they're like, what do you mean you're tired? It's a Thursday or Tuesday. And I'm like, yeah, and? Like, can I not be tired? Like, in the best way possible, sometimes I work like a 16-hour shift a day. Because I'm at work for 9 hours and I come back and I don't, like, finish up here until, like, 8, 9. And then I'm still, like, working on video until 11, 12 sometimes. But hey, shouldn't be tired, it's a Tuesday. It's just like, you can't be offended by an image. Like, it's so fucking dumb. But I'm like, you know what? Guess I'm not tired anymore. And I went to talk to one of the people I get along with at work, and they're like, don't even bother trying to explain what you do. Like, I don't tell people that I sit here and stream and do stuff like that. I'm not one to talk about what I do in my personal time. But we were talking about it, saying, I was like, I go home and I still do other shit at home. Like, I spent ages doing it. He's like, don't even bother trying to explain anything to them, because they won't listen. They'll just tell you being an idiot for being tired after doing an 8-hour shift. Tuesday is like the only day you can't be tired. And you're tired? What the fuck? I know, right? My bad. You're tired? Hey, guys, look at this idiot! Honestly, that was how it was. I'm not even shitting you. Like, someone comes up to me and goes, what's up with you? I'm like, I'm tired. So he literally just walks over to, like, 3 other people and he goes, he's tired! And I'm like, what the fuck? Why does it matter? Like, I don't understand what my workplace's, like, major investment in my life is. It's like, if I'm tired, like, am I bothering you? No. Is my tiredness affecting your life and endangering you? No. So fuck off. Like, do I come to work? Do I get all my work done? Do I sit there quietly and then go home at the end of the day? Yes. So, why the fuck does my life bother you in any way? Please, someone explain. No, I don't fucking get it. It's so annoying. Like, they're all so invested into, like, my love life and everything as well. Are you tired? You can't be tired. It's a weekday. I don't. It's like everyone's so invested into my life. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit. Like, just let me come here, let me work, let me go home. That's all I'm asking for. Like, why has everyone got to be so up in my personal life? Oh no, it's not like I'm tired because of my love life, right? But I'll just be sat there. And like some guy, like, you know, I don't mind a bit of joke between like people. I'm not fussed about a laugh. And like people come up and be like, ah, would you fuck her? I'm like, what the hell? Like, nothing has led up to this conversation. It's not like we talk like this on a personal basis. And I'm like, no. They're like, oh, you must be gay then. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's literally just, have you got a girlfriend? No. When was the last time you fucked? I bet you haven't fucked. And I'm like, why does it matter? They're like, oh, because you need to fuck at least once a day. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not a teenager. I'm not sad and lonely. I'm sorry that I don't want to just put my dick in anything that moves. Like, my bad, I guess. Are you gay? Sadly, no, I'm not gay, Pizza.
Operator, did you hear that? It said...
I said that to someone at work. They were like, are you gay? I'm like, sadly, no. And he's like, what do you mean sadly? I'm like, well, clearly you're asking for a reason. He hasn't asked me if I'm gay since, which is quite nice. Yeah, everyone's so invested into my love life and sex life as well. Like, there's a girl that I chat to at work. Like, we're friends. We're chill. Like, I'm glad I have friends at work. And they're like, bet you want to fuck her. I'm like, no. I just want to have a fucking friend at work. Like, I fucking hate it, dude. I can't talk to anyone of the opposite gender at work without being like, you must want to put your dick in it. It's like, no. Wanting to fuck, clearly. That's what I keep being told. I can't have a friend that is of the opposite gender. Because it clearly just means I'm looking for more. Topic of gay again, huh? No, we're on the topic of my love life. And how I get treated at work. Meso defense. But it's just so annoying, dude. Like, I don't trigger these conversations. I don't mind having a laugh with people. Like, I really don't. You don't want to fuck every female creature. Everyone thought she was my girlfriend. That was awkward. Like, it's horrible. Like, I just want to be friends with this person. Like, as I keep telling people, I'm like, I'm not looking for anything. I don't want anything. I don't have enough time to want anything currently in my life.
Use these to crack open a relic.
Like, I work 16 hours a day. Like, really, when it comes to conversions, I don't know.
You're near a fissure.
I could not tell you. But it's like, you know, I just want to have friends at work, and all that everyone does is just go around spreading shit. I'm like, dude, can we just not?
Use that reactant to open a relic.
No, so it does. Basically, Amy, if you're not one of the butch guys that basically wants to just kick everyone's head in, right, you're not welcome in a lot of groups. Because I'm not the burly masculine kind of guy that just goes around saying I want to fuck anything with legs. Like, I'm just looked down on. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit.
Warframe is strong.
You know, for ages I had my Pikachu phone at work, and they were like, you must be gay. I'm like, why? They're like, because you like Pokemon. I'm like, that doesn't make me gay. But it's like, if you don't like guns and drugs and fucking anything with legs, like, you're gay. That's just how they look at it. And I'm like, dude, I can't be asked to deal with it. Once it, you're in your hand, ready to fuck 24/7, you are gay. Clearly. But that's genuinely how, like, the thing is, people at my work act like it's still, like, we're still at school. Which is the worst thing.
The relic has cracked open.
You know, it's not even like, oh, they're acting like it's college. No, they're acting like it's school. And that's what's annoying to me. Because it's like, you talk to her, it's like, ah, you like her? It's like, no. Not at all. And I'm just like... I just can't be asked to deal with it anymore. Yeah, they got unvaulted, but how are you, Tridic? Hope you're doing good, middies. Doing well? Hell yeah, dude. I'm not really that excited about Frost and Ember, mainly because I don't need them, so they don't concern me that much, but it is pretty cool that they're unvaulted. Embers, I also have Ember. Like, I find Frost better than Ember. To me personally, I prefer Frost to Ember. After all the Ember nerfs and changes, Ember's shit in my eyes. Also, Raccoon, you can be friend-zoned without confessing, you realise that, right? You don't have to confess to be friend-zoned. You can be friend-zoned without confessing to someone. Imagine being friend-zoned. Friend zones are pretty bad. Depends on who you get friend zoned by. I've seen some pretty bad ones in my time. To be fair, I am also doing a pretty bad one to someone, but not the point. Arkansas! Didn't get vaulted. I don't think anything got vaulted. I think things just got unvaulted. Could be wrong though. Leaning to the opposite gender. IKEA! You friend zoned someone, so chat shit, bro. Like, I was so upset.
Do you choose to leave or continue fighting?
IKEA, this girl sat you down and said, I want to just talk to you. And you said, no, bitch, give me the work. Don't. Go on. Weasel your way out of that one. Go on. Because you know you said that. This girl said, let's just talk for a bit. And Ikea goes, no, I want to do the work. And demands that this girl sends him the work. After she literally just said she wanted to spend time talking to him. That was...
Continue to defend.
Like, I've never heard of a harsher friend zone in my life. To be fair, I don't even think that's friend zone. Like, you just zoned her at that point. No, I think you did her worse than the friend zone. I don't even think you can call that work zone. I think he just, like, he killed her. I remember once in class and we go to something like, bitch, see? Now your true colors are showing. You literally just aired this poor girl. She just wanted to get to know you, spend some time with you. Like, bitch, give me my work. I felt so bad when I was told this. I felt so bad for this poor girl. Hey, Issa, how are you? Doing good. Bro, Ikea's gonna go DM that girl and see if she wants to talk again because he feels bad. That's the pity zone. You've rejected someone, you don't like them in any way, so you're like, hey, do you want a job? That's just something you don't do to someone. Like, you just don't do someone like that. Woo! You know what? And she admitted after 5 months she only accepted because she didn't want to hurt me. Oh, that's the worst.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I've had some fucking grim love life stories, I can't lie. So that's why I just kind of gave up with love life for the time being. In my, like, the way I'm currently looking at it is, if I wanted to start searching for someone, I could probably, you know, find myself someone that I'd be quite comfortable with. But at the moment, I want to focus on myself and, like, work on shit I want to work on. Like, you know, I want my streams to be better. I want my content to be better. I also need actual job at the moment, so I don't get a whole lot of time to myself. So I would rather overwork myself now and then have free time later than try to balance 3 things when I'm currently struggling to balance 2. Deno son of a good tree. You know, if I didn't have the job, I would be fine. Well, I probably wouldn't, because I'd probably be working on streams and streaming for longer each day, but that's not the point. Being in a relationship, yo, that's... sounds like some pussy shit if you ask me. Actually, we'll just lock her out of the kitchen again. Plus, I don't think Astrid takes anything Amy says seriously. Because if Amy didn't like Astrid that much, she would ask her to move out. Like 5 times the meta. Yeah, I don't blame her in the slightest. I don't think any of us take you seriously either, Amy. So like, I don't really think it matters. Very few people take me seriously. I don't take you seriously. Hence why I told Astrid that you wanted to make love to Fortnite, man. Because that was... I don't care what you say, that was fucking hilarious. Ah! And then another thing I loved about Astrid was the response I got of her wanting to leave. That's fine, but falling in love with a Fortnite man, that's where I draw the line. Like, Astrid's such a good person. I don't care what... Like, if anyone in this community shits on Astrid, I will throw down because she's such a good person. I don't care. I think very highly of Astrid, hence why I am happy that Amy has Astrid, because Astrid is a good person for Amy. Because if you look at Amy, she needs someone good, because it's Amy. And yes, Amy, that was an insult. I'm sure Astrid, but I'm too pussy to do so, because she might as well beat me up again. Yeah, you got a point. She would just kick your head in. You adopt her. Please don't adopt her. Because then that's very fucking weird. To be fair, Amy would adopt her own girlfriend, wouldn't she? I feel like Amy would do it for a joke. And it would go really out of hand really quickly. Yo, Amy, you could go... Oh my god, Amy, what you do is, right? You go to her PTA meetings. You go to her parent-teacher meetings. Oh my god, Amy, please. Please adopt your girlfriend and go to her parent-teacher meetings. Please, I beg of you. How much do I have to pay you to go be her parent during a parent-teacher meeting? Please. Just tell me an amount. I will get it done. I don't care. You'll pay. I cannot do that. Fuck! A pussy! Right, which weapon do we want to build? So I could build the... Hey, welcome, Purple Toast. How are you doing, my dude? Hope you're doing good. We are currently just building things, grinding out resources, just vibing, honestly, because there's not a whole lot to do. Plus, problem. You know what? No, because you're honest about it. And you know what? We like honest people around here. I'd rather have you be honest with us and be like, you know what? Yeah, I am a pussy. Than be like, no, I'm not a pussy and get your head kicked in by Astrid. Even though that would kind of be funny.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
We respect honest pussy.
Me too.
Don't word it like that. With Charlie, you're a very young looking 50-year-old, or maybe a very old 50-year-old looking person. Pizza, I feel like you don't understand how you know what? Okay, Pizza. Let's just smile and nod for Pizza, boys. Smile and nod for him. God, I just used up so many resources. Holy fuck, why have I done this? I literally just used up 4 former. Ha! Why have I done this? To the dojo. Yeah, I didn't like that, so I'm not going to show it because that one made me feel sick. Can't even lie. 4 former IKEA. I just spent 4 former, not on anything, but on weapons. But that's how bad that was. What made you say Pro's wallpaper today? In the nicest possible way, Pro, right? That's overdoing it. Like, not even I was that bad for Makoto. Like, let's be honest. Not even, like, when I'm not that bad, you know you've passed a line. Because I'm pretty fucking bad. Oh, I don't want 52 of them. Let's grab 15. This will take me 2 weeks to craft all of these, so this is fine. I'm literally going to have no credit into this. Now I go back to doing homework. Hey, no problem, Pro. You enjoy your homework. Oh, actually, Pro, before you go, let me show you something that I have done to my Necros. Because my Necros is great. IKEA loves my Necros. IKEA adores my Necros because he's so perfect. And IKEA doesn't like my Necros. I can't salvage this any longer. I have an Atlas ability on my Necros. Minute or 10. You know what? Is that I like that roughness. But yeah. So I fully support this Necros with my timing. He does. IKEA despises my Necros. So basically, he still functions around his Desecrate, right? He focuses on his Desecrate. Extra loot radius. Basically, every other enemy gives me bonus loot. But now we have Orgaze. So if I turn someone to stone with Atlas's ability, thanks to Helmint, they have a 10% chance with each enemy that I like stonify to drop a bonus resource as well. So I can Orgaze someone, so each enemy can, when killed, gives a 10% chance, and then I can desecrate their body for a bonus 50% chance after that 10% chance already. And when someone's rubbled, they shatter into pieces as well, so there's a chance that 2, 3, maybe even 4 pieces fly off, and I can desecrate all of them. Ex fucking loot, but I despise him. The amount of fucking loot, like Jesus Christ, you need to be stopped, man. Listen, if I was allowed to put Garuda's ability on this as well, then I would understand that kind of way of thinking, okay? But I'm not allowed Garuda because fucking Steve, fuck you, Steve, draws a line apparently on how many abilities I could put on one frame. Fuck you, Steve. Those abilities on one frame? Yes. So basically, you know that Deimos got added. When Deimos got added, they added a thing called the Helmut segment, which it's not spoilers, it's not like story based or anything. But you need to get to rank 3 with the family on Deimos, and then you can access this room no matter what. Like I currently don't have assist, as you can see, no red thing on my neck. I can just walk in. You go have a chat with Paul. You give up your Warframes to this wall. They grow flowers. They look really nice. This one, I believe, is Garuda. No, that one up there is Garuda. This one's Oberon. And this one's Atlas. You do besides just being there. You can make a dog with a bulge sticking outside of his head. Basically an infested dog. But as you can see, you have this subsume. So I can put, if I have a normal Necros, I can give a normal Necros to pull the pocket pussy on in the porthole of my orbiter, or pull on the wall, and he gives me the abilities. So I have Atlas's Petrify ability, I have Garuda's Blood Altar ability, and I have Oberon's Smite ability, HIV Aladdin. You get HIV Aladdin. But yeah, and then you just need resources to put those abilities onto frames. And the cyst can either be given to Paul on the wall, or you can make, because I never got rid of him. Where is he? Where is he? There's Squishy. Look at him. Look at him! You get one of these. Is he coloured? Or is that just his natural colour? I've never... Wait, you weren't coloured like this before. Yo, I don't care. My helmet color palette has changed permanently, and I like it. Flash jits. Post in Discord. It was allowed. I haven't. Send me the link, and I'll tell you. I'm going to refer to IKEA as IKEA. You know what? That's fair.
Operator, I run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
But this is not... This is not the color palette this dog was, because this dog was originally pink. Did they up... Hold on, there's an easy way to tell this. Because... Darth Maul has been changed as well. Hold on. Okay, Buffy didn't change. Chad, what happened? Chad. Most broken ability set before you can go. If I could have Garuda's Blood Altar, Atlas's Orgaze, Desecrate, and something else. Cora's ability, because then it would just allow me to snare everything. More colours than grey and pink. No, yeah. Like, Chad, again, as you can see, Chad's meant to have a tiny face, and he's got a Smeeter. Why does Chad look like a Smeeter? Chad, you're not meant to look like that. Chad, there's not... Chad, you're not meant to look like that. Chad, I can't explain what's happened. You're like, why are all my cats Smeeters? Why? I'm sorry. We have Vladimir. Yeah, Vlad's not changed. The Chosen One. No, I think he's coloured. His colour palette hasn't... No, his colour palette has, because he never used to have blue on him. What the fuck? Why have some of my pets' base colours changed? What the fuck is that? That looks so fucking cool. Oh my god. So we get older. So you're telling me they grow up, right? That doesn't explain how an entire colour palette changes from pink and grey to yellow, orange and beige. Or how my fucking Adaza changed into a Smeeter again. Why, Adobe, I don't care. You keep sending me this email. Stop, please. I get it. I don't understand. Like, Buffy has one of the nicest color palettes, in my opinion.
Excellent armaments, operator.
I don't care what anyone says. Buffy has the nicest, that is just Buffy's color. Like, Buffy looks sick. Is that color cat? Nope, this is its complete natural color. What the fuck? Monster. Toby Kadachi. Or Viper Toby Kadachi, either one. Those two are sick. I love them. Hold on. Right, that's not the default color of my cat. Because there was a reason it was colored. What the fuck? I have no idea, Pizza. Also, we are very proud of you, Jonathan. We are glad you are now a professional swimmer. But, like... What? Yo, to be fair, that armor looks sick. Right, chat, hear me out. Do we buy this armor? I kind of want to buy this armor. Gammoth? I can't put Gammoth a name. Alright, open mission. Nah. Do I farm Kuva? I don't really farm Kuva. No matter what I ask, I won't know it. Because I have Harry Potter armor for my cat. Sure, I don't use Chibi that much, do I? I use Vladimir more because Vladimir is the fucking boss cat. Vladimir is my best Smearkavat, and if anyone tells me he's not a Smearkavat, you're wrong. He is a Smearkavat. I don't care. What? Huh? What? I'm sorry! I made my cat vanish. My cat's so broken. My cat is so broken. What the fuck? Oh. Ow. My cat is so broken. Why is my cat so broken? No, let's make him white again. Must go find I can finally watch stream. Hey Himesh, how are you? I hope you're doing good. I don't know why my cat is so broken. So, let's just, ignore the broken cat and continue with what we were doing, shall we? What were we doing? I forgot. Oh, yeah, we were just grinding out, well, now I need to get some credits, I guess. So, mutagen... Devil Joe's was... Oh, Devil Joe's great, but also so terrifying. Okay, just kind of there for more spot. I love my Smeater Kavat. All of my Kavats look like Smeaters. Or they're either all Smeaters, or they look like Smeaters. Besides that one Vasker I have. I don't know. Oh, that's Buffy. Buffy's like the only exception that doesn't look like a Smeater, and I love Buffy. Buffy is like my absolute legend. I love her. Detonite injector. Oh, I've almost built all the detonite weapons. Oh. Oh, shit. So what do I need left for detonite weapons? I need the Amphis, 2 detonite, and then 5 detonite. So 5, 10, 17. I need 17 and an Amphis. No Gigante is where we want to hear it. I hate No Gigante. I'm not even lying. Amphis. Purchase. Woo. You know, since time you have good class, my dude. So now I need to build the Amphis. I've mastered the Amphis. Cool. Amphis being built. All of this is being done. Yeah, I've still got so many weapons that are ready to collect. My pangolin! I love my pangolin. That's cool. Oh, Nargigante has great lore. It's just, I don't like Nargigante. I hope you understand. Nargigante is an ass. Oh. Do I have any secondary that's almost... Aha, my AK Samadhi. An Elder Dragon that eats other Elder Drags. Yeah, it is quite a cool thing. I just don't like Nargigante. Like, he's such an annoying fight. And then out of everything, he decides to be the reason I have to fight a Lunastro. And I'm like, you know what? Someone else can kick the Lunastro's head in for me. Because no one wants to fight a Lunastro, and I don't blame them.
Voidfishes. Need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Zoo! The blue one. Oh, Toby. I love Toby. Toby's great. I remember how, like, because I always used heavy weapons in Monster Hunter Wild. Like, Toby never gave me any issues. But for Bartek and Ikea, they absolutely hated Toby. Like, basically everyone hates Toby but me. I absolutely adore Toby Kadachi. He's honestly perfect. No, there's a hunting him for a few hours. Yeah, I feel like that's what Toby is. Like, most people start paying him. I love Toby. Yeah, there's a blue one. It's like a blue... Kind of like a porcupine. Like, kind of like a porcupine. But, like, most people don't like Toby. Like, I love Toby from the moment I saw it. But, like, most people don't like Toby until you realize, one, how cute his armor is. And two, how easy his fight can be. Snake and porcupine. Yeah, Peter's got a point. It is just a ferret mixed with a snake and can throw its porcupine spines. I just got an Oracle cell. Thought so. Toby does look cute. I love Toby Kadachi. I don't care what anyone says. Toby is a great creature in Monster Hunter. I used a bow and it's not good. Oh, Toby. Using a bow against Toby is like using any heavy melee against any of the late game enemies or any of the DLC enemies. It's worthless because they give you frostbite. Porcupine. You know, it's basically a hedgehog but just shits out its quills.
For the Lotus.
We've got a Nova, a Core, and an Ember. Yet we have a Nidus ability, and we have a Gara ability. All of a sudden dying, my hair half purple. What did I miss? We were talking about Monster Hunter, and we were on about how there's a thing that's like half snake, half porcupine, half something else. Mine's are like dogs and pugs. No. Oh. Oh, despair! Oh, that's actually cool for once. Oh, that's actually cool for once.
That's it. And the relic.
I'm actually gassed I got despair now. kick your salad. You know what? My salad will be firmly footed just for you. Here's blue one. Oh, you mean the blue one that runs around really quickly? What's he called? Like,
Do you choose to leave
Steve.
or continue fighting?
Cedric. Stuart. Sandbag. Must be Sandbag. I reckon it's Sandbag. You cannot tell me his name is not Steve. Paul Block. Make a fast more cup. Ah, you mean Steve the Hedgehog and Donut Lord. I remember that one. It's my favourite Dragon Ball Z intro.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Also, Raccoon, you said you were going to class, so go to class. See, the Hedgehog is going to be second best movie this year, unless movie I have high hopes for gets delayed again. Oh, you mean Eminem versus Donkey Kong? Is that film coming out this year? Eminem versus Donkey Kong? Why the fuck have I gotten Eminem versus DK to be cut? Ah, okay. See, I know my films. Eminem versus DK will be a great movie. I hope it's a great film. I have high hopes for Eminem versus DK. If normal people could hear us talk about, like, how we talk, like, we would be fuck. Like, we would genuinely be fucked. Right, I'm just gonna do this just so he can go to class, because otherwise he's not gonna go to class. There we go. Bones. Batman vs Superman, I'm calling it. No, because they're not gonna end the film. I go, Martha! Martha. His best movie this year because Eminem vs DK got delayed again, like the 5th time. Maybe Eminem versus Donkey Kong just isn't ever gonna happen.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I love how when Amy went, film I want to come out, my brain immediately knew what film it was. I just had to come up with a cool name for it. Kerosene. Could be. I don't know. Oh no, we've got Nidus Spectre. Jesus Christ! What is his fire rate? Ikea, is that why you like that shotgun so much? Is that its fire rate? Like, is that how you've been using it? Like, I didn't think it worked like that. Phase 1 mag. So, yo, tell that to that fucking Nidus. He doesn't care. Ah, I turned him to stone. Turn everyone to stone. Resources. I'm actually really happy I have the despair.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the...
Ba-da-da-da. I'm just gonna go former. Are we really not gonna have a full? What the fuck? Turns out you can't sell the stalker stuff anymore, so now I'm upset.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Pretty boring. Like, being a zoologist sounds sick. You get to spend all day with like shit tons of cool animals. Like, what do you mean sounds shit? Archaeology is pretty cool. Archaeology does actually sound kind of cool. I can't argue with that one. AK Somati Prime. Do not want to build that. So now I can actually sell my AK Somati. Because I don't want AK Somati anymore. Where are they gone? Where's the AK Somati? There's the AK Somati. Sell. Let's go back to normal weapons. What else can I sell? I need my dual scanner for the dark split sword. Don't know, I'm right. Yes. No, that's paleontology. Archaeology is the study of just digging up old things. Paleontology is dinosaurs. Right? Paleontologist. Paleontologist who fossilized remains of all kinds of organisms, plants, animals, and fungi. Archaeologist. Archaeologist is a person who studies human history.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun?
Paleontologist, animal, like prehistoric stuff. Archaeologist, prehistoric human or while ago human stuff. Archaeology sucks, but Amy, I thought you loved history. Like, archaeology would be right for you because it's history. Frozen lion cubs are 25,000 years old. Isn't that just Sid the... No, that's the sloth. Diego the saber-toothed tiger's kids. You know. And that just his kids. Am I wrong? I don't know. Right, let me claim... Sid is my spirit animal. Honestly, I think the possums are my spirit animal. Saber-toothed tigers and lions are different. I want the evidence. Pangolin! I want to get the Emberlist because I can sell the Emberlist quicker. Because I know I'm probably not going to keep the Emberlist. Squirrel is my spirit. Oh, you mean the one-eyed squirrel that goes yar-har and swings from a vine and shit. Goes, ah! No, he does that. I'm pretty sure he does that at some point. I don't know. Imagine watching Ice Age. Says the one that literally refused to watch anything but Wall-E for a few months. Oh, Scratch? Scrat? I think his name's Scrat. Jar har diddle dee dee. Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Wall-E is not the best film ever made. And hey Nick, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Be who you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Wall-E is good film, but sadly Wall-E is not the best film. Giant marine sloths are hunted by whales. That's from Lazy Town. What's from Lazy Town? What, you mean you are a pirate? If you think you are a pirate is from Lazy Town, like, you are fucking retarded. Sloths still aren't lazy. Ironically enough, sloths aren't lazy, they just don't move.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the
You know,
cargo
for
and
sloths, they
continue
do a
to
lot.
survive. Avoid fishing
Like, compared to what humans do, we would consider them slow, but I wouldn't say a sloth is lazy, it's just slow.
A fisher. Yourself and use reactant to open bellows.
This wisp's moats look actually kind of cool. It's my profile picture! You guys can't see it, but oh, I love these things. They're so cute. Honestly, Nick, I'm gonna use that next time I play Among Us. I'm gonna be like, yeah, yo, so imposter, how you feeling? Just wait for someone to respond.
The reactant is working on your find more.
Can't sloths, like, kill themselves while shitting? Or something along those lines. Like, they can genuinely, like, just kill themselves by, like, pooping too hard. They crap once a week? Huh. Oh shit, it's 8. I've only been streaming for like 2 hours though. I don't get why sloths don't just shit it whilst holding onto the tree. I also haven't eaten yet today. Pigeons are best animal at Targi. Nick, you got this. I believe in you. There you go. Pigeons are just rats that can fly. Tell me I'm wrong. You have crabs as a pet? No, you don't have crabs as a pet. Crabs just kind of infest.
Open.
And like they're not
Mission
nice.
to find out what's inside.
That is cool. Yeah, nowadays we have something called sonar. And there's a reason we had to replace pigeons, because they were unreliable as shit. So anyways, I didn't say you did. I was just giving you my opinion on crabs in general. You know, doesn't mean I was from you. Keep crabs as pets? Yeah, weirdos. Like, you know, pizza would. You're a bear. Your country might allow you. Pigeon, fucking scary shit, dude. Shoot the fucking camera out of Crabs as pets would not be shit. They just sit there like... That's right, they sit there like... Dash emoji dash.
For the Lotus.
They honestly do sit there like dash emoji dash. Monkey's pet is cool. I don't believe every kind of monkey is cool. Best color of crab, a red one. $12.3k Kuva after half an hour. I don't know. I don't run Kuva. I normally just get Kuva randomly. Like every now and then I just all of a sudden have like a couple 100,000 Kuva. I don't know where I get it from. I don't do Kuva runs. We just kind of get Kuva. Reddit's so mainstream. What is that attack speed? Me not giving a shit. So you let me play the game how I want. You hurt my eyes. You did a Kuva run. And you're saying I hurt your eyes. You hurt my brain. Like, who does Kuva runs? Like, just... Do you not get Kuva like everyone else? Like, just randomly getting it in your inventory? IKEA can relate. We just randomly get given Kuva. Mastery 11. Just mastery up, dude. Let's see what I do. I just hit mastery 24. Just do what I do and just mastery up. Build every frame in the game. Exactly! Just get Kuva, dude! Kuva's easy. Just get Kuva. IKEA and I are having a race of the mods. When it comes to allowing message, I'm losing. Massive claws, just snap, generate waves in the water and kill other small animals with food. Yo, that does sound kind of cool though.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
I need more formers! Okay, I guess we're leaving. I guess we do 5 waves and leave.
Secure. Let's go home.
I hate some people. Why I can't spell? Honestly, Nick, that's a great question. You should probably ask someone. Hi, cat. My cat looked so depressed when I did that. Right, so today, what did we grind? I don't remember. Bless you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Alright, sacrificial pressure. And sacrificial steel. Crit chance up to 50. It's a stat as well. Actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Let's do status. I could do frost. What's he already got? It's got... Oh, he already has frost and toxic. So I can just put frost on. And toxic. And that just rams up the stats even more. My sister better than me. Bro, I have to go fix something. You're going to walk in and be like, why'd you treat her better? And she's going to slap you on the forehead and be like, fuck off. Stats chance. What's my stats chance currently at 66? Stats chance now 78. If I could fit volcanic edge on, I might be able to get my status up to 100. Gonna fix her. So she's gonna punch her little sister's head in. God, I feel bad for that child. Oh, sack some thorax. Now that's a name and a half. Lifted enemies explode on death, dealing 10%. Enemy max health. As damage in a 2 meter. That's sick! What? That's so cool! Killing enemy with a heavy attack grants 10% evasion immunity to status effects for 2 seconds. Yo, those are so cool. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why did it grant 10% evasion and immunity to status effect? Like, just give us the immunity then, right? Am I being dumb? Am I being dumb? What is the attack speed on this thing? Oh, no, I need to put Fury on. Where is Fury? Oh, I can't fit Fury on without taking on Violent Scourge. Guess we don't put Fury on for the time being. Or I do this. I found Hellwing mods for Fallout 4 and I'm happy. You know what, Nick? I don't know what that means, but hell yeah. Right, that's my path assist. Let's upgrade my Ember list. Oh yeah, I can't upgrade my Ember list, never mind. This thing's almost done. Oh, this doesn't even have fucking Serration on it. Jesus Christ, I'm playing like IKEA. Heavy caliber. And any good dashes. Or vial acceleration. I should put vigilante on. Draw line ways and tomorrow or next week there's a chance you'd buy Borderlands 3. Maybe tomorrow, but it really does just depend. Because I have to see how much I'm being paid. But there is a chance tomorrow. Because I'm going to see what I get paid in the morning. I'm then going to try and order the rest of my computer parts. So I need to order my CPU, my RAM, my power supply. If I can afford those 3, we're good to go. I will try to get Borderlands 3 for the computer. And we will have a PC building stream either Thursday or Friday, depending on when the parts arrive. I do still want to get solid state for it, but that, again, that's later time, later date. So all I do need to worry about is installing all of that. I do need to get Skyrim as well. So that'll be... Skyrim will be the first thing I buy, pizza. I can promise you that. Borderlands 3 may be put off. I don't know. We might have Skyrim Friday. But no promises. So, yeah, there is that. Right. I have been streaming for almost 2 hours now. What Friday? Friday. Waiting for Celeste. I do have Celeste. See, Nick, the thing right now is I don't want to mix up my games too much because, like, the problem I'm having currently is I want to find a good game to get into, but I also want the new PC done. Because if I install a game now, I'm not going to want to change to the new PC until I finish the game on my current PC. Hence why I'm really iffy about doing Persona 4. Because I may have to run through Persona 4 entirely on a new system. And that's going to suck. So I am genuinely worried about that. But I'll figure that out as I get to it. Because my Persona 4 playthrough won't be the same. But that's fine. But I don't want to start... Especially something like Celeste where it is meant to be really good. Can't you transfer saves? Probably. But I don't want to have to go... Like, I want this computer to be this computer. Like, I don't want to take a whole lot with me onto my new one. That's how I'm looking at this. Like, all I'm taking with me from this one is my thumbnail, like, templates. A few of the images that I use for thumbnails. I play Persona on PS4. Nope. Persona 4 Golden is Steam. If I can exit this because we dealt with Warframe today. Yeah, Persona 4 Golden is right there. So that's where Persona 4 is at the moment. Like, Persona is on Steam. So, like, whatever is on this computer, in my mind, is going to stay on this computer. Which means there is a high chance... Like, I'm going to move the Minecraft test world over and stuff like that. Like, stuff like that I'm moving over. And my blueprints are moving over. Is the game saved on Steam? Yes, but it's not cloud stored on Steam. So it's not... How do I think about it? Like my saves on thingy, I'd have to rummage through the Steam files, take out the save, and then put it into the new files on the new computer. And I don't really want to fuck this computer up by rummaging through Steam and then it offing itself, because I don't want this computer to off itself. So, yeah, there's that. This PC will probably almost be fully wiped. Well, probably not fully wiped, but it'll have a lot of itself stripped out to make itself nicer. Like, if I can get the new boy set up, like this... My current boy Slushy's, like, on his last few days. Like, we might have a new, like, geezer by Saturday. That's how I'm currently looking at it. Like, we genuinely might replace Slushy come Saturday. And I'm genuinely going to have the biggest heartfelt moment of my life. He's also probably going to go in the background somewhere. Knowing me, I'm going to try to put him, like, on here. What is that? No, he's not dying. He's still going to be fully functioning and everything, Slushy. Yeah, my current PC is called Slushy. Old PC giveaway? No. I'm not giving away Slushy. He means too much to me. My family were asking what I was going to do with it. I'm not selling him. They're like, oh, but just give it to your family. No. I'm not getting rid of him. He's my boy. Worst case scenario, he just sits the other side of my desk. Yo, give it... No! I can't! You don't understand. It's my child. I can't part with something like that. I genuinely can't bring myself to part with it. So it's like he might just sit in the background behind me. Like, he genuinely might just be sad. But I don't care. It's my child. Can't give away a child. Amy knows. Amy's tried. Thomas, you didn't have to do it, but I appreciate it. Want to give away a child? Imagine being a good parent. I know, right? I'm sorry. Your child is his choice. No, it's not. It's my choice. And that, you know what, Thomas? I do appreciate it though. But yeah, like, the old boy's got to stay with me. You know, like, if I ever have a kid, I want my kid to grow up with. I don't want my kid to just be given the greatest system ever. Like, I'm not gonna build my child the next level Xbox or PS5. I'm gonna give it something nice to start with, because it's like, I don't know, it's got, like, this system has memories. Like, this system is the stream. Like, when this system is gone, like, even though I'm still gonna be streaming, like, that is the end of an era in my mind. Like, that is the end of the starting of my stream career. But, like, that, in my mind, that's what's gonna be happening. Like, once he's out, once he's decommissioned, like, that's the... Like, I've passed a point in my streaming career. Like, we can't turn back at that point. And, like, I'm really excited for it, but I'm also really upset. Because it's like, yeah, I'm just unplugging a computer. But it's like, how old is the PC? It's 2 years. Because I built it on my 18th birthday. So almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in January. So 2 years, 9 months. Because Slushy was my 18th birthday. Genuinely, he was born around the same time I was. Because so basically, my grandma, she gave me money for driving lessons, and I said I don't want to spend money on driving lessons because I don't have the money for a car, so I'm just gonna build a computer. So then I went to work. I basically brought all the parts myself. I used the money that my grandma gave me, but then I earned all the money back. So it was like I basically brought my own PC, and then whatever money my grandma gave me, I spent on other things that she would have wanted me to spend it on. But it's like, he has been my boy since my 18th birthday. Like, I built him... I literally built him on a college day. Like, I started building him. I got halfway through building, and I was, like, 10 minutes away from class. So I literally just stopped everything. It was computer parts and, like, pieces sprawled all across my room of just me trying to build him. And, like, I locked my door, and I went to college. And, like, at college, I was, like, I had all the parts written on a notebook, and I was, like, sketching out where things had to go. Like, I was so ready for this. And, like, now I'm really depressed, because I don't want to replace the things. I know I have to replace them. Like, we have to move past this. Like, we have to be able to do better quality shit, because people always want more games and better things, and people are always complaining that, like, quality's down, or we can't do this, we can't do that. So I want to finally be able to do this and that. And, like, it's really depressing. Like, I have to say goodbye to my boy. Like, I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. I'm actually going to be upset. Like, I want you to realize, if we build it, like, Thursday or Friday, depending on when the parts arrive, of course. Can we get Slushy reveal? We will do when we build next PC. We will have him going to go to college. He is. He's graduating. He's basically retiring. Like, he started as a child, and he had no idea what he was doing, no idea what he was built for. He then gained some knowledge. He went to school, picked up a few things. You know, we learned to stream and everything. We set it all up. He then matured, went through life. You know, we image editing together, mass amounts of video processing. Jesus Christ, those were some harsh times on the guy. You know, we spent ages streaming together. Like, and now he's ready to be retired. Like, he's giving birth and retire. He is. He's watching his next, well, he's watching his, technically, I guess, brother pull the plug. So I don't have to pull the plug now. God, I'm actually getting emotional. This is just going to be even worse when I have to unplug him. I want you all to realize this. Because he's not going to be pulled, like, the plug isn't going to be pulled on stream. Like, I'm going to have to be sat here alone. Like, even if I'm in, like, I can't be in a Discord call to pull the plug. That's the thing. I have to be alone. And, like, I have to just deal with the fact that he is then gone. And no one can share that moment with me. Like, that's how depressing that is in my head. Like, I keep thinking about it. Like, when I have to unplug him, I have to be alone. Like, I can't have people here. Like, I can't be chatting with people unless I set up my new one, plug it all in, and we do unplugging on stream. But even then, like, it's not all gonna work because I then need to move my new system into his position. So, like, I have to do it alone. Like, it has to be a one-on-one moment, father and son. Like, you know. Oh, I'm gonna be really fucking sad. And it's just getting worse. Dark room, lit candles, and the sound of silence. And stir in the background. Oh, genuinely, after I finish building this new one and stream ends, I genuinely will probably cry. Because it will just be in my brain just the end of something beautiful. Like, I know, people are like, oh, you named your computer, what fucking weirdo. It's like, yeah. Like, of course I named my computer. He's my guy. The fact that he's, like, stayed alive for as long as he has with all the bullshit I've given him. Nicky saying pull the plug. And has not once shut down his PC, nor has pulled it out of the wall. My PC has never been unplugged from its plug socket. I refuse. I shut down the computer, but I've never unplugged him. Unless it's like a mass cleaning where I strip it down and I clean all the parts. Which I've only done once. You're meant to do a mass cleaning like every year to year and a half, so I've done it once. Because I did it a year and a half into his life. Like, he hasn't... Like, I haven't wanted to unplug him. I haven't needed to unplug him. And now I have to unplug him. And, like, it sucks so much. Because I have to say goodbye. So I'm going to have to unplug everything underneath my desk, reorganize all my cables for the new geezer. I'm going to have to set up my new geezer's hard drives. I'm going to have to buy Windows and everything. Like, it's going to... Like, he's not going to be a small lad either. He's a beefy boy. Like, he's considerably bigger than, like, Slushy. And, like, I don't know if I'm ready for it yet. I've got less than 24 hours to order the parts, and I still don't think I'm mentally ready to order these parts. Hey, Orpheus, you joined right at the end of stream, my dude. I'm gonna go sleep. Good night, everyone. Well, I'm at end of stream off. Orpheus, I am sorry you joined right at the end. It's been 2 and a bit hours, and it's half 8, and I haven't eaten yet. So, yeah, there's that. We were just on an emotional tangent about my computer and how I'm getting paid tomorrow, so the next system will be up and running soon, and we then have to say goodbye to my last boy. So, I hope everyone has a good rest of their night. I'm going to go have emotional thoughts about my computer, go get some dinner, spend my last few days with him. It's PC Slushy. Mine's just called Fuckbox. Mine's called Slushy. It's after the Lilo and Stitch character. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you have enjoyed today's stream. I'm sorry the end of it got really depressing, but, you know, it do just be like that sometimes, you know? But with that being said, I'll catch everyone tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but who knows. Anyway, people, peace.